Welcome to hell.
That's a good definition.
Pretty much. The thought of stepping on the stair climber after an hour of supersets that have left your muscles gassed seems impossible, right?
Yeah.
But you do it anyway because you're a finisher, and you know damn well there's not another piece of cardio equipment in your gym that matches this invention in terms of burning fat. And there's a reason why probably every elite bodybuilder that we know today is using this machine. So rather than discuss why and get into all the science of it, it's just obvious and we can all agree that the stair mill does work very, very well. It's an excellent choice to add to the end of a workout when your natural testosterone and HGH levels are at their highest, giving you the best chance to spare your hard-earned muscle mass and blast that stubborn fat.
There's 4 things that you're gonna need.
Yep. So number 1 is gonna be a hoodie. That's gonna make you sweat. Number 2 is going to be noise canceling headphones because you're going to want to avoid distractions and keep your most intense workout songs for these next 20 or 30 minutes.
Understatement.
Yeah. What's your go-to song, babe, for the stair mill?
Currently the song Lion by Elevation Worship.
What? That's mine too. First song that goes in my ears when I hop on the stair mill is Lion by Elevation Worship. Really, really good one. All right, number 3 is hydration. This is where personally I take a Hydra EAA supplement that's essential amino acids for an extra boost, mental focus, and it helps with preserving muscle too. And then the 4th one is a sweat rag because you're going to be sweaty. And
I would add something to cover the timer.
Something to cover the timer. Yeah, pro tip. If you got a sticky note or some tape handy, don't watch the clock. It's really, really tempting. Throw your sweat rag over it if you really want to, but don't watch the clock. You're gonna, that just makes it 10 times worse. Okay, rules. We have 3 rules. Rule number 1, you may hold the guide rail, but with one hand only, because if you use 2 hands, then it just gets too tempting to lean on the rails and cheat. No cheating. Rule number 2, you should be sweaty and you should be hot and you should be huffing and puffing. The sweet spot for me, depending on the machine, is usually level 7. And number 3, you should be able to talk. I'm not saying that you're going to feel like talking, and I never really talk on the stair mill, but your heart rate shouldn't be so high that you can't carry on a conversation. But if you do need to take a phone call, you should be able to quickly answer it and tell them that you're gonna be able to talk easier when you're done.
Yeah.
And finally, on the subject of breathing, may I suggest meditating on Ezekiel 37:5b. And the words are, "Behold, I will cause breath to enter you, and you shall live." Coach Alfred taught me that when you're out of glycogen, your pre-workout's faded out, and your central nervous system is shot from lifting, oxygen is going to become your best friend. It has to. And the good news is we never run out of it, especially because we're not wearing masks anymore. What? I didn't say that. The word breath in Ezekiel 37:5b can also be translated from the Hebrew as the word spirit. Personally, I rely very heavily on this passage, which is easy to memorize for times when I need it most, inside or outside the gym. Breathe deep, breathe slow, and visualize that same breath that God breathed into Adam, the first of our human race, that God physically breathed life into. Think about that before you hit the stair mill. Okay, use that life, that spirit, that breath to finish strong what you started, because you were made for something great.